Good evening, everyone. This is Melissa Thomas of Florida National News coming to you with the evening news rundown for your Tuesday. I believe it's Tuesday, September 29th, 2020. Thank you guys, as always, for tuning into the evening news rundown. If you haven't yet, be sure to advertise if you're interested in advertising. We're looking for sponsors, of course, and any entrepreneurs that are interested in running their promotions with us on our shows or on our website. You can shoot us an email at ads@floridaNationalNews.com to get started with us. And as always, we like to get started with the latest COVID-19 numbers globally here in the United States and in the state of Florida. So globally speaking, the World Health Organization is reporting over 33.2 million confirmed cases. And as you see, we have passed the 1 million mark in total confirmed deaths globally. More on that in a moment. Here in the United States, the Johns Hopkins University is reporting over 7.1 million confirmed cases and over 205,000 confirmed deaths now. In the state of Florida, we're seeing over 704,000 confirmed cases and over 14,200 confirmed deaths. Now, more on the global death toll due to COVID-19. As you saw, we have officially passed the grim 1 million mark in the world. More than half of those cases are clustered in just 4 countries: the United States, Brazil, India, and Mexico. And as you heard, 33 million people have been tested positive along the way. As global COVID-19 deaths near the million mark, the World Health Organization had said the reported total is likely an underestimate. So the numbers are likely higher than what you even saw on the graph that we showed you. Mike Ryan, who's the executive director of the World Health Organization's emergencies program, said, quote, "When you count anything, you can't count it perfectly. But I can assure you that the current numbers are likely an underestimate of the true toll of COVID." So, ladies and gentlemen, as we always tell you here at Florida National News, continue to remain careful. Wear your mask, wear your gloves, or make sure to wash your hands as frequently as possible and sanitize them, and practice safe social distancing. Now, jumping here to the United States, speaking of COVID-19, but not quite the disease side, more the financial side of things, the House Democrats have proposed a new coronavirus relief bill in the current back and forth between House and Senate and the White House. So in the latest update, the House Democrats have proposed a $2.2 trillion coronavirus aid bill. Speaker Pelosi said that this was, making good on their promise to compromise with this updated bill. She said, quote, "We have been able to make critical additions and reduce the cost of the bill by shortening the time covered for now." Now, she in recent days had said she thinks a deal can be reached with the White House on a new coronavirus relief package, and that talks were continuing. But she also said that she would offer legislation if the impasse continued with the Trump administration over the size and shape of another relief package. She didn't say when there would be a vote on the latest Democratic proposal, though. And Pelosi and Secretary Mnuchin spoke by phone on Sunday and again yesterday. They talked again. They plan to talk again this morning, according to her spokesperson. Now, Speaker Pelosi and Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer initially saw a $3.4 trillion relief package. And then some said, they said some time ago they're willing to scale it back to at least $1 trillion. But it wasn't clear whether the White House would consider the $2.2 trillion sum proposed in this new legislation. It was just said that Trump would be willing to sign a $1.3 trillion relief package. So we'll see where things go. And we'll talk about this particular proposal a little bit more tomorrow in our hashtag Worker Wednesday segment with the one and only Angel Perry. So stay tuned for that. And we'll continue to keep you posted if there are any updates on this. Now, Speaker Pelosi also faces pressure from moderate House Democrats who say they want to see bipartisan aid proposals that have a chance of becoming law. The new proposal does include a $436 billion for state and local governments, as well as money for education, testing, airline industry workers, and for a small business loan program, of course, the PPP. And that is in a statement according to House Democrats. It would also provide a new round of direct payments to Americans of the $1,200 variety. So we'll see if that gets approved. And it would restore the federal unemployment benefits of $600 a week through the month of January next year. So again, we'll continue to keep you guys updated. And if there are any changes, you'll hear us talk about it tomorrow during the hashtag Worker Wednesday segment. Jumping here to the state of Florida, Dr. Fauci weighs in on Florida's reopening. He expresses strong concern for the state of Florida going ahead to phase 3, despite the level of cases that Florida is still facing. The numbers have gone down and kind of stabilized, but he said it is, quote, very concerning on Monday. Of course, this comes on the heels of Governor DeSantis making the executive order on Friday that restaurants were allowed to immediately reopen at full capacity. Dr. Fauci said on ABC's Good Morning America, he said, quote, that is very concerning to me. When you're dealing with community spread and you have the kind of congregate setting where people get together, particularly without masks, you're really asking for trouble. He said, now is the time actually to double down a bit. And he was emphasizing a reference to public health measures, not lockdowns. Now, Florida has reported over 700,000 COVID-19 cases, as you guys saw the graph earlier, and more than 14,000 related deaths. Now, back in late August, the state began to level out its daily reported cases as they dropped from a peak in mid-July, though still upwards of about 2,800 in recent days, not meeting lower levels seen prior to summer of under 1,200. So state health data reports a current positivity rate of 4.2%, so still under the 5% that's recommended by the World Health Organization. Now, Fauci echoed previous statements that states need to reach the lowest level possible for community spread for the fall and winter to better manage a potential uptick in cases with more indoor activity given the incoming colder months. He's urging Americans to intensify public health measures, which include wearing a mask, maintaining your physical distance, frequent hand washing, and staying at home when you're sick. Very similar to the exhortation that we are giving you guys as well. So continue to remain careful. In the meantime, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We're going to come back with some more news stories for you. Stay tuned.
At Duke Energy, we deliver electricity and so much more, like free home energy assessments, rebates for energy-saving improvements, payment options to help you better manage your budget, and even bill credits for helping the community use less energy. So no matter what you're doing, we can help you make better energy choices every day. It's just another way we bring power to your life. How much can you save?
All right, guys, welcome back to the Evening News Rundown. In our next U.S. story, there are now 3 unfortunate dead in recent California wildfires, particularly in northern California. Wine country got hit particularly hard recently. They were already struggling economically due to the consequences of COVID-19, but unfortunately, wine country is on fire again. Now, the state's losses were mounting on Monday as 2 new wildfires burned out of control, killing the 3 people in Shasta County, according to the county sheriff. Now, in wine country, the famous Chateau Boswell winery was gone. A community of tiny homes for homeless people had been burned, and an untold number of houses were feared lost. Now, the 2 fast-moving blazes, the Zog Fire in Shasta County and the Glass Fire in Napa and Sonoma counties, are uncontained and had burned more than 67,000 acres by Monday night, prompting new evacuation orders for thousands of people as this wildfire season continues to wear on. Now, the new burst of fires comes as the West Coast struggles to recover from one of the worst wildfire seasons on record, even with months to go until the rainy season. Wildfires this year have left at least 40 people dead, destroyed more than 7,000 structures, and scorched more than 5 million acres in California, Oregon, and Washington. Now, Governor Newsom, in a news conference on Monday, said that a substantial number of structures, including wineries, had been damaged. Meteorologists warned of more fire-prone conditions this week after repeated heat waves and weeks of windy weather this summer. Now, historically, fire seasons in California begin around June and July and last in October, but the seasons have been growing a little bit longer over the years. So we'll continue to keep you guys posted. Now, jumping back here to the state of Florida, Lockheed Martin in Orlando is facing a couple of lawsuits as it relates to handling hazmat and chemical materials. This is through Morgan & Morgan, actually. They filed the lawsuits on behalf of their plaintiffs. The lawsuits are alleging the dangerous handling of these hazardous chemicals and toxins. The first lawsuit was filed on behalf of 13 employees at the Gulf Channel who work near Lockheed Martin's Orlando facility, of course, located on Sand Lake Road. The group says they were exposed to dangerous chemicals from the facility and faced serious injuries and illnesses related to their exposure. The second lawsuit is a class action lawsuit filed on behalf of the people who live and or work near the Lockheed Martin facility who say they were exposed to toxic chemicals and pollutants. Morgan & Morgan said thousands are a part of the class action lawsuits, which seeks medical monitoring for the community and stops the alleged improper disposal of the toxic waste. The law firm also said in a news release that the chemical and toxins in questions, quote, are powerful carcinogens and can damage virtually every human bodily system, including the central nervous system, liver, kidneys, respiratory system, skeletal system, reproductive system, and endocrine system. They're toxic to the skin, the heart, and the immune system, and they may cause birth defects and developmental disorders. The news release went on to say that the lawsuit alleges that Lockheed Martin may have stored toxins in leaking storage tanks, collected and transported waste materials in leaking underground piping systems, and dumped thousands of tons of highly toxic waste sludges into trenches dug throughout the Orlando facility. So stay tuned to FloridaNationalNews.com as we keep you updated on that, and remain safe if you're in that Sand Lake area, which is right by the attractions, very close to the attractions. So everyone out there, be careful. In the meantime, we're going to take another quick commercial break, and we're going to come back with your business and your sports stories. Stay tuned.
I'm not picking it up. You pick it up.
I'm not picking it up.
Well, somebody's got to pick it up.
I'll pick it up. They're clean. 'Cause my hand is clean. Oh yeah, I'm Charmin Clean. That's how I know they're clean.
Charmin Ultra Strong is woven like a washcloth and just cleans better.
Yeah, I'm Charmin Clean.
You just have a point.
My hand is clean. Yeah.
Enjoy the go with Charmin. And for an extra clean finish, try Charmin Flushable Wipes.
Welcome back to the Evening News Rundown. And in our business story, Walmart is announcing an all-new Black Friday experience this year because, quite frankly, Thanksgiving season is right around the corner. Holiday season is right around the corner. And of course, the economic implications have to be considered by the large retail chain. As you guys also likely heard, Amazon is ramping up for its Prime Day as well in October. But for Walmart's part, they made their recent announcement saying that they're going to have an earlier shopping experience. So instead of shoving the deals together on just one day, Walmart plans to extend savings and best prices on gifts ahead of time. Throughout the holiday season, there will be a reduced in-store shopping time. So last year, Walmart Black Friday sales started with open doors on Thanksgiving evening and remained open throughout the night. This year, stores will remain closed on Thanksgiving and during the night to give associates more time to sanitize and stock shelves. Exact operating hours have not yet been disclosed, so stay tuned for that. A more distanced shopping experience, of course, you guys have seen if you've been in Walmarts lately, but masks will be required and plastic barriers will keep workers and shoppers at a safe distance. Customers can pay touch-free via the Walmart app, and signs will be put in place to urge proper social distancing. And of course, there will be a bigger focus on online shopping to keep fewer people in the stores in person. And to help keep workers and shoppers safe, the stores are offering more options in terms of pickup and delivery, including express same-day shipping and free next-day or two-day shipping options on online orders over $35. Scott McCall, who's the Executive Vice President and Chief Merchandising Officer for Walmart US, said, quote, "We've heard from our customers that many plan on starting their holiday shopping well before Black Friday. We've adjusted our strategy to adapt to these new shopping preferences. We're offering more of what they want now, earlier than ever, and all at the best prices." And again, as I mentioned before, Amazon is doing something very similar with their Prime Day. So if you're someone who likes to get your shopping done early, then you have your options available. Now, jumping into our sports story, huge congratulations are in order for the Tampa Bay Lightning, who just arrived back here. Welcome home, Tampa Bay Lightning, the new Stanley Cup winners. They have broken their losing streak. They won the Stanley Cup the first time in 5 years. So congratulations to the Tampa Bay Lightning on their win. They just recently arrived back, and they're actually having an on-ice ceremony in a couple of hours at Amalie Arena. So fans and members of the media will be able to, or members of the media, I should say, will be there to cover that. And our own Casey Hudson will be on hand to cover that as well. Now, during the game, Braden Point scored his playoff best 14th goal, and the Lightning beat the Dallas Stars 2-0 Monday night to win the Stanley Cup and finish off the most unusual NHL postseason in history, really the most unusual sporting season in history, given how COVID-19 has affected the sports arena. But this staged nearly entirely in quarantine because of the COVID-19 pandemic. They were in the bubble for roughly 80 days. Now, back in 2004, the Lightning had won the title with the league on the verge of a labor stoppage, a lockout that wiped out an entire season. So the franchise is used to winning with uncertainty hovering around the league. So very interesting. Victor Hedman, who is the defenseman for the Lightning, he won the Conn Smythe Trophy as playoff MVP. He said, quote, "It takes a lot to be in a bubble for 80 days or however, whatever long that was, but it's all worth it now. We're coming home with the cup." So congratulations to the Tampa Bay Lightning, and congratulations to all the fans who have remained faithful during these last 5 years, just hoping for these guys to come back home with the cup. So these guys get to celebrate here at home. Now we're going to take another break, a final break, and then we will be back with Jamesia Stoudemire with your entertainment 4 for 4. So stay tuned.
There's more than one way to enjoy a Moreno Bakery custom cake. You could smash it, swipe it, love it, cut it, devour it. Moreno Bakery, for every slice of life.
All right, guys, as always, it is Tuesday, so Jamesia Stoudemire is on hand for the Entertainment 4 for 4 out in Los Angeles. Welcome, Jamesia. How's it going?
Going good. Afternoon. Still early here, but it is sunshiny today, so that is a happy thing to know.
Awesome. Looking forward to it.
All right. Well, hey, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Jamesia Stoudemire, and we're going to get you started with the Entertainment 4 for 4. Starting off with number 1, Alicia Keys, Bad Bunny, and Post Malone to perform at the Billboard Awards. So we don't know if these awards are going to be live or pre-recorded at this time, but the show was originally scheduled for April, but will now take place October 14th at the Dolby Digital Theater right here in Los Angeles, California. It's going to be hosted by Kelly Clarkson, and they're going to be giving the Icon Award to Garth Brooks, as well as Post Malone has been given 16 nods. So let's see if he takes all those home or not. All right, guys, going on to number 2. Steve Harvey's show moves to Facebook Watch. So just about a year ago, Steve Harvey, who's shown here in this picture, his show was canceled from NBC and now has shifted over to Facebook Watch. But it didn't bother him that much because he kept working, of course, on the game show Family Feud, as well as hosting Miss Universe pageant. So it wasn't too big of a thing, but he is happy to now have a home. And it's called Steve on Watch. And so you can watch it on Facebook Watch. He's actually just started his 2nd season, which premiered this month. And he actually it takes place from his home in Atlanta, Georgia. And he has 50 virtual audience members and then has guests via Zoom come in as well. And he has Gabrielle Union, Jack Black, and even Steph Curry. So I'm pretty sure there'll be some even more amazing guests. So you guys can check that out if you're interested. I definitely enjoy his shows. Definitely a great comedian as well. All right, guys, number 3. Lion King prequel in works with director Barry Jenkins. So this is him right here, you guys. And he is actually an Oscar award-winning director for his work in Moonlight. But right now, Disney, based off of their numbers from the Lion King remake off of the 1995 animated version, they have made $1.65 billion. And they're going to be making the prequel. So there's not too many details. We just know the director right now, but we'll definitely keep you guys up to date as more things come out. All right, and our last one for the day, number 4. BTS set to make millions as big hit entertainment goes public. So BTS is an amazing 7-member K-pop group that has taken the world by storm, especially as they came over here to the United States or just in America and growing even more day by day. So their actual label is going to be going as a public IPO in South Korea, and it actually will now be one of the the largest in 3 years, and it is set to be worth, with the fans, like based off just the fans wanting it and just in general an IPO, is going to be set to be worth $4.1 billion. So it's just going to be a very interesting. And it's set to go public. If I don't know if you can trade in America on South Korea, but if you can, it's set to go public on October 15th. So you can buy shares of Big Hit Entertainment and, cash in on that money of this amazing entertainment group. But alrighty, guys, thank you for watching Entertainment 444 on Florida National News. My name is Jamesia, and you can follow me at THE_ENT_MOGUL on Instagram. Melissa, back over to you.
Awesome. Thank you so much for that, Jamesia. That IPO sounds pretty huge for a record label. I was like, wow.
Well, right now, so the Bang, the original founder, already gave the members, so 7 members, he gave them their own shares, and it's already, I think it said like it's like at 8 million with just them owning it, not even being a publicly
wow.
So
I'm
definitely interested to see if that estimated number, because it could go past that. It's only an estimated number, so definitely interesting news, and to see if that trend maybe catches wave in America.
Interesting. Well, definitely thanks for giving us the update. Always appreciate you.
All right, see you guys next time.
All right. And guys, that does it here for us at the Evening News Rundown. As always, thank you for tuning in. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, follow, all that fun stuff. You'll find us at Florida National News on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. And on YouTube, be sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to get all the notifications for all of our shows. And if you're looking for a place to advertise, be sure to email us at ads@floridanationalnews.com to find out more and to get started with us. We'd love to have that conversation with you. In the meantime, thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great rest of your evening.